The title of today's class is Mastering the Secrets of the 14 Degrees of Power. Mastering the Secrets of the 14 Degrees of Power. And each of these degrees of power, there's no such thing as totally mastering it. But by mastering, I'm referring to reaching high degrees of proficiency. Because mastering, it's a lifelong journey where you keep attaining greater and greater degrees of mastery. What are the 14 degrees of power? We're talking about the physical, health, mental and emotional, spiritual, communication power, family and relationship power, character power, creative and inspirational power, intellectual and educational power, societal and organizational power, financial power. Actually, we're going to expand it. It's financial and employment power, heart and motivation power, focus power, and magnetic power. Those are the 14 degrees of power. And there's a relationship between them. For example, the stronger and the healthier you are, the stronger your mind will be. So your physical power and your health power will add to your mental and emotional power. To the extent you have mental and emotional power, it's going to add to your physical power. To the extent you're developing spiritual power, it's going to add to your health and physical power. It'll add to all the different powers. So there's a relationship between each degree of power. They're not totally separate degrees. What energizes all the degrees of power is having a sense of purpose and meaning in life. That'll energize all 14 degrees. A passion for life, a meaning, a direction, a thirst. There has to be a thirst. There's an old proverb saying, make no search for water, but find thirst, and water from the very ground will burst. You have that thirst, the way will be found. The water will come to you because of the thirst. A way will be found, a teacher will be found, knowledge will be found, a way will come once you have the thirst. And part of that thirst, you have to be a seeker of truth. You have to be able to really look honestly and independently investigate for yourself. You look at what the experts say, you look at what science has to say, you look at what religious authorities have to say, but you seek yourself independent investigation of truth. Now, all of the powers have a positive and negative quality. For example, health, you could be eating healthy like pomegranates, blueberries, garlic and onions and so forth, and exercise. That's adding the positive sense of health. But also, you want to remove the negatives. So if you're having high blood pressure, you may want to take you might want to get on hypertensive medication, or you may want to develop your aerobic capacities. You may want to be taking garlic to help reduce the blood pressure, or coenzyme Q10. But whatever it is, you're removing the negative is one way to increase. Each one of these degrees of power has a negative, a block, something that blocks that power, and something that adds to it in a positive sense. So we'll be talking about ways that we remove the blocks and ways that we actually are adding to the positive aspect. An important part of the mental power, and it'll apply to all degrees of power, is one particular power thought. Now, a power thought is a thought you repeat at a certain frequency, and I usually recommend every 5 minutes the first day and twice an hour thereafter. And I've discovered 22 factors in Dr. Nerenberg's mind-body workout system that I've taught to the United States Army to enhance combat readiness and prevent post-traumatic stress disorder. One of the ones that will keep you focused and in movement is very important. It's I can, I will. I can, I will. So here's a part where the mental power will affect everything. It'll affect your communication, your relationship, everything. I can, I will. So repeat it. You take a deep breath. You use a relaxer. I can, I will. You can use proprioceptive involvement. I'm pressing my arms together. I can, I will.